Previously on After the Bid.
How long you did?
27.
I'm 28.
You said it's gonna be hard. Why you say it's gonna be hard in free work for individuals? Why you say it's gonna be
It's
hard?
hard to end. It's control of the mind. You should know what struggles in it is hard.
I remember I was sleeping and I had a bad nightmare. And I was crying out for my mom, and my cousin came in the room. She was like, "Your mom is not here." I was like, well, where's...
If you can have a second chance at life, would you finally get things right? Would you do all that it takes to undo all the past mistakes? Would you take the time to learn everything that you never knew? Would you do all the things that you never had courage to do? There are many things in my life that I would like to change. I have a lot of regrets and mistakes that I've made. There are opportunities that I have taken. Too many wrong choices that I have made. I wish that I could right all my wrongs and find the places where I truly belong. I want a second chance at life. I am gonna live it the best way.
Hey, what's up, man? How's it going, bro?
How you doing?
Doing alright? Seen you in a while, man. What you been up to?
You know, just here at the house, man.
Oh, yeah?
Same old story, man.
Alright.
What you up to?
Man, just chilling, man.
Yeah?
Thought I'd see what you're up to, man. I ain't had a chance to talk to you since that day we hooked up.
Yeah, it's been a minute, man. You want something to drink?
Yeah, what you got?
I don't know. What you want?
See, it don't
I
matter.
got a tea, milk, water, vodka.
Tea or what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. So what's up, man? You been working or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, simple as all I do is work, man. We had a New Year's Day off, Christmas Day off, but other than that, yeah, it's every day, man. Going to school, same old shit, man.
What you doing in school?
So I've been going through that ever since I got out. I'm going through that apprenticeship for pipe fitting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's been about 4 years now, dude. So I've been going through that. I go to school twice a week. Man, it's fixing to end finally, dude. It's been 4 years, man. Be another year, I'll be a journeyman finally.
Wow.
Making decent money.
Yeah. When I first got out, I started welding. They started me out at 15. And,
What type of welding?
I was pipe.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. See, really working that job, man, I didn't have any free time on my own. And my passion was to do photography and video.
Yeah.
And so what I did was, you know, I was doing that on the weekends. You know, I was doing weddings and stuff on the weekends and working, you know, during the week there because I got off early enough most of the time, or I could take off early.
Yeah.
If I needed to go do a wedding.
Yeah.
And I kind of took a, you know, step out on a limb, man. You know, hoping that you know there would be enough work because at the time I wasn't sure that there was to make the same type of money I was making there because you know, I mean, the sky was the limit. You know,
bird in the hand,
yeah,
two in the bush.
Yeah, but you know, I really didn't want to be welding all the time, man. Either, you know what I mean? Because it's a hot, dirty job, man. You know,
it's
a lot of hours on your feet. So, anyways, as soon as I had quit and did the photography full time, this editing job came available. And so it was like, you know, now I'm not just doing the weekends, but during the week I edit, and on the weekends I do weddings and videos and stuff like that. So I mean, it was definitely a step up.
Are you self-employed?
Well, yeah, I'm a freelance photographer and videographer, and really just recently, man, I started my own company called Shutter to Shutter. Actually, from February to probably June. It's booming. It's when it's real hot out that it kind of slows down a little bit.
It's kind of weird. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Because a lot of weddings are held outside.
Houston's humid too.
Yeah, man, for real.
Yeah. You dating?
Well, for a long time, man, I really hadn't. You know, I've been looking for somebody, and just kind of waiting on the right woman to come along. You know, and I've been busy focusing on getting myself straight and everything, you know, but you know,
trying to make sure you have your shit together. Before you get off into something.
Yeah, I met this chick, man. I think I think there's some problems there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You got potential.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I
Meet her one day.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, she's kind of tied up in this rocky relationship with somebody, and it's really, it's kind of, I don't see it lasting,
Yeah,
but,
that relationship.
Yeah, we're just real tight friends right now, and I'd like to see it progress into something else,
Yeah, nothing wrong
hopefully,
with that.
we'll see. But other than that, man, it's been pretty good, man. Just staying focused, trying to do everything I'd have to do for the state, to make sure I don't go back.
What type of role are you on? You on like?
Well, they have me on
intense
intense supervision.
You have a monitor?
No, I didn't have a monitor.
No shit.
No, I didn't have. I was blessed not to have a monitor. I really thought, and the whole time, I for sure, because everybody that had done as much time as I did came out with a monitor, And so I was expecting it. Man, the whole time I'm sitting there, and he's going over the guidelines and stuff. There's a box with a GPS monitor in it. I'm just waiting for him to say, hey, strap this on.
They tell you that you're gonna be on monitor when you got out?
They don't tell you until you get out that day.
They told me I was gonna be on monitor.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And when I got out, they didn't give me one.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Well, my brother, he's on one.
Yeah.
He's been on like 5 months now.
They just put me on minimum supervision, so I just go in.
How long you been out now?
I'm working on just a little over 6 months.
No shit.
Yeah.
6 months. Man.
Yeah.
That ain't much time.
No, it ain't, man. But I've got a car. Started my own business.
Hit the ground running.
Yeah. I ain't trying to stop. I got to make it up, dude.
Coming up next on After the Bid.
Tell you he gonna punch you in the face, he gonna punch you in the face. Tell you he gonna holler at this guard, he gonna holler at this guard. And tell you he gonna be there, he gonna be there. So that's the kind of friends that I like. Even as a kid, kids got this mentality, when rules are set, they're gonna stretch the boundaries and find out the limits. So obviously I have to find out the limits on my perimeter of this GPS. And truthfully, I told my probation officer I don't like smoking in the trailer, so I need to sit outside. So she was like, that's fine, as long as you stay by the trailer. So I found out that my reach, I can sit on the adjacent curb. So that was like a chilling spot for me, And earlier that day, I called my boy Zulu up, and he was like, well, I'm gonna come through, come kick it with you. So I wasn't really expecting him, because when the average person say, I'm gonna come through, I'm gonna come holler at you. 2 days later, he'd be like, oh, something came up, so all right. So anyway, I just come outside and smoke a cigarette. I put on some average clothes, obviously. I hate wearing shorts with this monotone because it sticks out like a sore thumb. That's the first thing you see. I can have a $80,000 chain on, but you see this big old black box on my ankle, and that's the first thing you catch. You're like, dang, what's that? But you can move around it, But my boy Zulu, he pulled up, actually on time, which kind of surprised me, because he said we're gonna show up at this amount of time, and he showed up exactly at that time. So I was kind of pleased. But one thing about Zulu, from the pen to the streets, he gonna keep his word. He tell you he gonna punch you in the face, he gonna punch you in the face. If he tell you he gonna holler at this guard, he gonna holler at this guard. If he tell you gonna be there, he gonna be there. So that's the kind of friends that I like. Stand by that word, cause a man, that's all you got is your word. And so, you know, he come over, we chill for a minute, kick it, chop it up. And like always, we get on these deep conversations. It can go from twisting the blinds. We'll get on the deep conversation about something that you gotta twist it the right way, counterclockwise, because if you don't, it'll mess up the trajectory of the whole, and just simple stuff like that. But I enjoy those conversations because they're real, and that's the type of stuff I like to be around. I like to be around good friends, stuff like that. Just have a good time. Because without it, what do you have? Would you rather have some people faking in front around you all the time, and when they're gone, then it's just like, all right? Or would you rather have real people around you that really care for you and want the best out of you, and instill those good memories and things to look back on? And he's a good friend. Even though I got my flaws and he have his flaws, friendship, you see all past that.
Success?
No, I ain't talked to him yet. That's what you say you took it from the roll up.
I had another taken home yesterday.
Y'all to the success. Slow down. You know how it is. I know when I first got out, first 2, 3, 4 days, it was just so much to, you already know how it is. Mm-hmm. Just like they say, up in there, you only make, 2, 3 choices a day. Out here, 2, 3 choices a minute.
I think he should slow down depending on what it is he after. Now, from what he told me as far as work, he's desperate to work. I think he should get a job as soon as possible. I mean, that was my thing, being impatient. When I came home, I was very impatient. Sitting around, they trying to adjust to me. I've been gone 20 years. They've been still living a life out here in society for 20 years. So there's a lot of ideas and concepts that have been picked up since I've been gone, just such as myself. So when I come home, I was real impatient, man. It's like, and sometimes it's like I felt like I was getting on somebody's nerves, and then they would say, no, that ain't it, you tripping, you got to adapt to us, you got to adjust to how we are. But it's vice versa. Yeah, me and my sister, we had snowed in there. I packed my stuff, so I'm like that too, man. I wanted my own apartment. When I came home, quick, I wanted my own apartment because they had told me they were going to give me a car. I wanted my own car now. And these are the things that I've been able to accomplish. And I'm still not satisfied, but I'm still impatient. It's hard for me. I've had 2 people tell me since I've been home that I don't get no rest.
You've been resting for 20 years.
That's what they don't seem to understand.
I already know. It seems like I don't sleep, but I ain't doing no tripping. I've been sitting on my ass for 6.5 years. It's time to get it. I ain't playing catch up.
Oh, you got to catch in.
Forget what the next person got. I'm trying to get my own at my own little pace.
My transition, getting out, it was amazing. It was really amazing. I think I enjoyed that experience. When I was getting out, you can hear a lot of people shout my name, hollering. A lot of hugs, a lot of love from the officers. But however, I think I didn't want to say it then, I really didn't. I really didn't want to express that then, but I almost wanted to cry. It was close. Because it was so many people coming up to me, hugging me, hey, take care, man. I just didn't know I impacted so many people's lives. I really did. Being over Toastmasters and other few programs, I didn't really know that a lot of people actually had a true, genuine concern for me like that. And so I love that. I really did. Especially when I was leaving out, I was just walking. Getting an opportunity to embrace some of that freedom, just walking towards the car. My mentor, when we got out, Justin has, even when I was in his car, I really felt, I guess you could say appreciated at that point, because I began to realize that Justin was a potential item of support that I had and the people that I was leaving while incarcerated. And that's another thing that I talk about so much. I think what I talk about so much is plan of action, because now that I'm out, people didn't really know how soon it was, but it would happen the same way for a lot of other guys that are incarcerated. You get out as fast, and life is gonna move as fast as well. So let's plan for the things that are about to take place in our lives. Let's take a full ultimate commitment inside of what we're gonna do now that's gonna reflect, I always say we always get our lives and information that we stand so firmly on through reference. So therefore, let's make it stick right now so we have some reference guide of where we can go.
Coming up next on After the Bid.
Got my BA and stuff.
Yeah, BBA.
And I was going on with it, but I knew that wasn't really gonna help me get a job.
Shit, I thought it was gonna help me get a job.
Success follows the prince.
I don't get off parole until like 2098, so.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Well, that's right around the corner.
Yeah, it's right there. But, like my parole officer said, I do, 10, 15 years, man, without any problems. I can put in for a time cut, and possibly get that deducted, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get my convictions, what is that? I can't think of the word. Not annulled, but expunged.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get my rights back, dude. I can't get a job at McDonald's right now if I wasn't doing what I'm doing, so. Yeah, something's gotta be done.
Yeah, that's the thing about, and that was, when I was in prison, I was looking out, because I went to college and got my BA and stuff.
Yeah, BBA.
And I was going on with it, but I knew that wasn't really gonna help me get a job.
Shit, I thought it was gonna help me get a job.
And I'm talking to this old cat that had been welding, on the pipelines for 20 years. And every day he's telling me about welding, and the more he's talking, the more questions I'm asking, the more I was really wired up to get out and weld, right?
Yeah.
And so he's like, yeah, man, you need to learn, you go take one of the vocations. So I put in an application to get into one of the vocations.
Yeah.
And Stacy Woods, who was over it, had pretty much wrote me back and said, well, look, unless you've got a release date within 2 or 3 years, or you're going home, you can't,
there's no point in it.
Yeah, and since I had a 99 aggravated sentence, there was no way I was going to get it. So basically, he told me, when the health freeze is over is when you're getting in this program. And so what I did was I took the advice of my friend, and I had a homeboy that worked out in the welding shop, and I had him put a good word in for me. So I went out in the welding shop and just learned hands-on.
Yeah.
And I worked in the welding shop for about 3 years. And yeah. And so when I got out, it was a job like that, And, it was good, hindsight now, looking back, that I had enough foresight to go and get an applicable skill to be able to come out and just go right into the working field,
Yeah.
I thought at first I was going to have to go get a TWIC card and all that stuff, which I didn't because of the job that I got. They weren't out in the field. They do have guys go out in the field.
Yeah, they do, especially on a ship channel.
Yeah, and if I had got my TWIC card, I would make that much more money because I'd be out, be more useful to the company, more valuable. So.
Yeah, when I got my education, I thought I was golden, man. I thought once I graduated with a bachelor's degree, I'd be, tell me nothing, X on my back or anything, I'd be able to walk in any job.
It don't happen.
Especially, with a high GPA and you show somebody what you did. But, man, I couldn't even get a job at McDonald's, man. Don't make a difference for shit. Makes me a hell of an employee, It's definitely
makes you smart.
Yeah, it's definitely elevated my mind to the business and economics that goes into a business and things of that nature. But dude, it does not get you a job.
It does not get you a job.
Good stuff. I don't regret it though. Even still,
No, I don't either.
Hell of an opportunity. Except in the U of H's, not that Colin School of Engineering.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but you got to go either Monday and Wednesday days or Tuesday and Thursday days. But I work. I've got child support. I've got bills. I can't take off. So if I can find somewhere that I can go to nights, and at the same time, if my company, help pay for it, dude, that's a big thing, dude. It's like another $60,000, man. So.
Can't catch up. That's been a proven fact since we've been over here in this country that you ain't gonna catch up. They got 500 years on you. You still trying to play catch up, or you learn how to catch in. That's the art of operation. Catch in. That's what a lot of people don't learn. They don't learn the art of operation. That book we read, Unlimited Power.
Yeah. I got that boy sitting on there.
Unlimited Power, same thing. Same thing is what he was explaining in that book there. If you control your thoughts, you control your action. If you control your action, you control your destination. Same thing. So, I mean, I feel like he should go ahead on and get a job, because being there, success is he's young. He got locked up at 16. He got certified at 17. He's 27 now. He was a baby going in prison. But success was kind of like spoon-fed when he was coming up. And it's a lot of resentment that he still go through, that he's not willing to tap into himself and deal with his personal problem that he has. The relationship with his father could be a part of that skeleton. And he don't have the mindset on how to deal with rejection. You know, not really satisfying his father. He's kind of like in a situation Barack grew up in. You read the book on Barack Obama. His father traveled the world, educating himself. He was eager to learn all customary ways. Success father was like that too. Success father was a prince. Success them had, they came to America, they had big money. And he was spoiled. But you know, one of the things that I do remember when we was on Caravan, they always talk about time. What does a child really want? Time. So you got to understand a lot that come along with dealing with his psychological issues. He need to work. He need to get himself back busy.
Yeah.
So that he don't get into that state of mind again where people can come along and say, man, I really care about you. I really want to see you do better. But all the time, this is the avenue they trying to get him to do better. So I tell him, yeah, rush, get your job, but know your purpose behind getting the job. Don't make the job be your sole thing of trying to ease yourself from being around the house, or you know, getting lazy, or getting to the point of where now you're thinking other thoughts. Use your job for as a stepping stone.
Ain't you looking for another job?
I'm gonna get another.
Coming up next on After the Bit.
You know, you can now identify me as a person, you know, just like we both are, and be rid of that connotation that prison, you know, throws on you, you know, the shackles of you being much less than a man. One of the things that I became so proud of, I think at that moment when I got my Social Security card, is simply because it identified me by my first, middle, and last name, not last, middle, and first name. Because in prison, that's how they identify you, right? They identify you with a number, and they identify you by last name. You know, it's just all the way backwards. So it was good to see the transformation of my life occur where I was moving forward. You know, I was once again getting back my identity. I was success over 911. So that was great. You know, that was great. You know, you can now identify me as a person, you know, just like we both are, and be rid of that connotation that prison, you know, throws on you, you know, the shackles of you being much less than a man. Oh. Don't mind if I'll check something? Right there? Don't mind if I can flip through this? Oh, cool. I remember all these guys. This is something. They came for last graduation. A lot of these guys, 50 group, Walter Mercado, I think he's 49, Cooper, Chadwick Harris. I remember all these guys. Some of these guys. When I got to the reentry center, I had the opportunity to go through a pictorial with my mentor. We went through the memories and times of what I experienced when I was there in prison. But that was touching too, simply to get to see in the pictorial. These are pictures. I was a cameraman. And when I was cameraman, and so I was always behind the scenes. I got a bird eye view from the camera, but now I had the opportunity to see some of my work. Now I got to stand in front of the camera and see it for myself. So that was really, I think that was really touching in a sense. But it was even moving to do it with my own fingers, my own hands. That expresses the ultimate sense of freedom for me. Because just those simple things that I had got to experience in that room, I would never be able to experience in 10.5 years in prison.
Rico had told me before about doing a lock-in or something where they slept in the chapel.
Yeah, exactly. See, that's the same chapel we slept in. Okay. We did a lock-in. That was a spiritual retreat. Yeah. They're about to have another one.
Okay,
They're about to have another one. So some of the new guys are going to get the opportunity to experience that.
Nice.
That's going to be real awesome too. So
yeah. And then is it a guest preacher come and preach then, or who?
It's guest preachers, you know.
Oh, okay,
you know, so it's so many of them. You know, it's probably about 10 different preachers that
nice.
You know deliver the gospel of Jesus Christ, and then they go into a lot of personal discussions, intimacy, relationships, you know, and stuff like that. You know, and it's really down to earth. It's almost like a Kairos experience, but you're being fed with the spiritual word rather than just food and the spiritual world. Yeah. You know, so it was a good experience. I'll tell you that. It's like I had a camera and I was in this location. Where's the location? Let me see if I can point it out to you. I had the Canon camera when I was filming, and I was like somewhere in this location here. Matter of fact, I was right here. Okay. Somewhere in this location here, and I had a table and I was filming. And man, I don't know what everybody else was experiencing when they were going through praise and worship, but just capturing that on that film, it seemed like I had a bird-eye view, and that experience, being able to see that from that view, it was man, it was life-changing. I will always remember that. Yeah.
On the next episode of After the Bit.
I guess this almost like lockdown now. You know, I got some dead time on my hands. You know, so I can't really do too much. I'll just go ahead and start reading some of these books.
Yeah, I kind of got involved with Cassie here for a while.
Oh, wait. What's this?
What? A hickey? From Tyler?
That's how you feel? You don't want to kiss and make up?
This is real talk from the heart. How many times have you struggled just to take care of your mother? And your sister doing bad like your brother, just to stay above the water, you hustle. How many times have you missed sleep? Cause you refuse to accept defeat. Trying to get it to get back on your feet. Keep pushing, never let your knees buckle. I got my feet on the ground, in my head in the sky. And just to get around, I feel like